Good morning, hockey fans, and welcome to the last day of November. The Scoreboard, your morning report. Scoreboard, of course, let's get right at it. NHL scores from last night. Wednesday, November the 29th, Montreal 4, Columbus 2. Rangers over the Red Wings 3-2. Sorry, John McCauley. And Washington over the Los Angeles 2-1. How does that impact on NHL standings? Here we go. Boston still on top, and we're looking at the Atlantic Division because, personal interest, I guess. Ottawa slipping 6 points behind the Canadiens and Buffalo, but with 5 games in hand. So, as Howie Seed says, guys, got to get a better effort into this to get this going. Full slate of games coming up tonight in the NHL. Chicago at Detroit. Look at Florida continues their swing through Eastern Canada. Florida's at Montreal. San Jose's playing in Boston. Seattle, the Kraken, are in Toronto tonight. Buffalo is in St. Louis. And Edmonton's at Winnipeg. And those Canucks are at home to the Vegas Golden Knights. Limited number of games last night. Impact on the scoring, as I mentioned yesterday. Nikita Kucherov, right there at the top, leading the parade, 37 points. And in the top 10, that dynamic duo from Edmonton. Oilers seem to be faring much better the last couple of weeks. With a coaching change, I don't know if the coaching is superior to what it was before, but it might have been just the infusion that they needed to get things going. A little closer to home, CCHL last night in the CCHL. Navin over Kempfel, 4-3, and Ottawa Junior Sens 4-2 over Renfrew. Ottawa seems to have righted the ship. Well, completely new organization, new bunch of players, and they weren't off to a good start, and they're now playing much better. Thursday night, the Battle of the Giants, Smith Falls at Cornwall. Friday night action, Ottawa is at Smith Falls. Big game for both teams. And Rockland at Brockville. Hopefully the Braves are going to get that win tonight. Standings, we'll take a look only at the Yzerman division. That's where the big impact was from last night's game. Look at this. Navan Grads, under Marty Abrams, have taken over the lead in the Yzerman division and at the same time taken over the lead in the CCHL as a whole. So Navan Grads on top with 37 points. Cornwall's trailing them by 2 games in hand, though. And as I mentioned earlier, Ottawa, look at them. They're moved up there, 27 points. They're coming along. And as someone pointed out to me the other day, if we were to enter the playoffs now, all teams in the Yzerman division would be in, and only 2 teams out of the Robinson division would be making into the playoffs. CCHL leaders, we still have Fournier from Hawkesbury on top with 38, and the Braves, Owen Watson, rounds out the top 10 with 30 points. Of course, they haven't played since last Friday, so a couple games in hand there for Owen, and maybe a big game tonight, and that'll do it for him. So I guess we're going to call that a day. There's a full slate of NHL games tonight, so we'll have lots to report tomorrow. And big game in Cornwall, Battle of the Giants. Smith Falls Bears are in Cornwall. if you get a chance, listen to Rick and Paul, and it'll just make your night. In fact, they usually have a show at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so if you tune into the Colts Stable Talk at 2 o'clock, or 3 o'clock, you'll get a chance to get some pregame information from those two guys. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see everyone tomorrow with a report on that Smith Falls and Cornwall game. Might even have the highlights to show you, and a whole plethora of NHL games. Thanks very much. See everyone tomorrow morning.